Hi everyone, I'm Divya and welcome back to another video with me. So in today's video we're going to talk about a lot of things. In the first video, if you didn't see it, we basically talked कि मेरी first job in Canada क्या थी and how I got that job and what exactly went wrong and I had to quit the job. So after that we're going to talk about how I got my second job and what was my experience और वो job मुझे कैसे मिली, and that all we're going to talk in today's video. So make sure that you subscribe the channel if you're really watching it right now. Thank you so much first of all. So there was a gap for like 2 weeks and I was not doing anything in that time, plus that was the time of winters, and if it's winters everything is just gloomy and I wasn't able to put my mind into anything. I was still doing my artworks because I was very much interested into art. However, I was kind of trying to apply jobs and see where I can get into because I was already really interested into artworks and everything. And when I was in India, when I was gonna come to Canada, I was like, I wanted to get into art galleries kind of thing. I always fantasized working into an art gallery. Plus I saw so many Netflix series where people just work in art galleries. So I was like, why not to try and work into an art gallery? I could get that lucky and get into it. I did get some of my artwork from India to Canada as well because I was interested into art and I thought that maybe my paintings could get an opportunity. Maybe I can make some customized things or something, but you do not have that much time. And I was applying a lot of fields like admin assistants, into art gallery assistants, Canadian Tire, I tried in Walmart, I tried a lot of different jobs. Here's the catch. I finally got an opportunity to work into an art gallery. It was kind of like a cafe plus an art gallery, which was like separated, but I applied on their website itself. They were hiring for an art gallery sales associate. I had my portfolio for my art paintings and everything that I did, some custom paintings that I did back in India, and that's something I showed them. So I think they went more into my practical learnings and the paintings that I actually did for people, customizations that I did before, even for like different kind of artworks. That's what got me the sales opportunity in person. And also that job was like 1 ghanta dur, 1 hour literally away from my home. Previous one was 1 hour 30 minutes, so at least better than the previous one, and something that I was so fascinated and so interested in doing. But yeah, that was my second job, which was amazing. Job was basically having interactions with a lot of people, and there were so many people coming from different countries. I had to make sure that I know everything about which artist it is, what's their origin, where they are from, and how did they make the artwork, what was the story behind it all. That struck in my mind and I realized that why did I get this job? Because of a good communication skills. And it's very difficult to do that because in different countries we have different accents, we have different speed, different dialects and everything. So trust me when I say this, English really matters when you're moving to Canada, and you really need to have that professional English, because if you really want to get yourself into a professional role or an admin task, a lot of people are going to judge you on the basis of how fluent you are or how fluent you can speak. And this is no lie. When you're going to Canada or a country which is an English speaking country, you really need to upskill your language and your skills. And trust me, it is so easy to do that because there are so many sources available online that you can really get yourself into and use those resources and tools which really shaped my English speaking. So I'm just going to suggest you some tools that really helped me in improving my English, and that can really help you as well. You need the practice to do that, and before you move to Canada, make sure you're doing these skills because it really helped me improve my speaking skills, and I'm dead sure that it's going to help you guys as well. I'm going to recommend 4 tools or resources that really helped me improve my English speaking. Number 1 I would suggest is podcasts. Podcasts are the medium. You need to adapt to the passive listening. Whenever you're walking, you're running, listen to a podcast, and it's so amazing and so good. So number 1 I'd recommend to you is BBC 6-Minute English, which is really easy, super short and crisp, and it gets into your brain like so quickly. It's available free on Spotify as well, Apple podcasts as well. Number second I'll recommend is All Ears English. That's one of the amazing podcasts as well. It will give you quick slangs that people use in different countries with an English accent, plus some cultural tips and tricks. Next is YouTube. YouTube is literally the hub of learning whatever you want to learn. We have English with Lucy, which is amazing channel. Like, she is so relatable and so funny. So the third one that I'm going to recommend is my personal favorite, and it's called Papora. And this is an amazing platform for anyone who wants to learn language and want to take it really seriously, because you don't just get the boring stuff, you get to understand the grammatical errors, you get to have one-on-one sessions with some personalized and native speakers as well, so you'll actually get corrected right away. You're not just listening, you're not just doing a passive listening, you're actively involved into this thing, and you get to learn so much because combined self-learning sessions plus live sessions as well. It does have small groups with like maximum of 6 people in a group, which is really helpful, so you actually get the attention you guys need. So they have 500 plus lessons available, which is 24/7 available to you guys. You have a 14-day money back policy as well, so if you really get used to the platform, if you really like the interface and everything, you can go ahead with it. So when you open, you actually get to know your English level. So that's the B2 level. We have 500 plus interactive lessons, improve your writing, listening, hearing, vocabulary. Have you studied English in the past? They're going to ask you all of these questions before you sign up, so they have a better knowledge of where you stand, what's your language goal, and how far do you want to really go. There you go. You see a lot of chapters, and there are different levels. Provide you certificate, guys. If you're really interested into it, if you really want to take it very seriously, you do get the certification into it, and you can always use that certification wherever you want. They have lovely reviews from a lot of people as well, so I think that is something I've loved, and I think you guys would like it as well. The essential plan and the professional plan as well. So yes, I mean, try it out, go ahead with it. I started learning when I was in India and I was planning to move to Canada. I really wanted these kind of sources for myself that really helped and shaped my English a lot, and this resource was actually very helpful. So if you're someone who is struggling right now with your language goals and you really want to improve it, and I'll just put the link in the description box. If you really like it, if you really enjoyed its interface and everything, do let me know, and I think it's going to be really helpful, so just check it out, see if that works for you. The fourth one is definitely Duolingo. I love that platform. It's an amazing interface. With Duolingo, I learned a lot of vocabulary words which I never even knew existed, and those kind of vocabulary is actually used in your day-to-day language, in your usual day-to-day courses and everything. So these are the tools you can always look forward to, and trust me on that, I have tested, tried and used it. The art gallery job really taught me to speak well, to have good communication with people, to ask questions, to give answers, really. And to be very honest, this job was so good. A lot of the staff members were so nice, so comforting, and they were so welcoming. So yeah, I mean, Canada is a mixture of everything. You get exploited, you get to experience those things, but at the same time you have an amazing work culture, amazing people, amazing employees working together, and an amazing boss to deal with. So in previous video I already told you कि मेरा starting when I went to Canada, my college was completely online for like 2 months or something when I came into Canada, and then after that it was gonna go completely offline. So मेरा 1 महीना already मेरी first job में निकल चुका था, and now after 2 weeks I had this art gallery job, and this job I did just for 3 weeks. उसके बाद I had to shift and I had to move to my another city where my college was, because मेरा online से offline shift हो गया था course. That was my another experience, and I had to make sure that I'm leaving this job early, because वो सब देखना, वहाँ पर move करना, वहाँ के apartments देखना कि कहाँ move करना है, rent कहाँ कैसे करना है, suddenly moving to some place else and you're starting your journey all together, all alone and just by your own self. So that was a nice experience too, and we're going to talk about this in my next video. I was moving into Barrie. That's a beautiful city in Ontario, and that's where I studied in Georgian College. So in the next video I'm going to talk about how I figured things out and how did I get that place to live in. And then we eventually moved to my college, and we're going to talk about a lot of college stories. बहुत सारी college stories are upcoming, and we're going to talk about each and everything. So stay tuned. I mean, let me know if I can help you in something else, or if there is a video that you really want me to talk about, or if you're really curious to know something that goes in Canada. If you really like the video, make sure to subscribe the video, and see you in the next one. Thank you.